What is good, chat? What is happening? All right. I'm back. It's been a few days. All right. I remember the last time that I was here. Am I full HP? I am. Okay, cool. Sorry, I think we were still grinding. But the last time that I was fucking chilling, playing this game, I think I was what is the term? Oh yeah, let's do that. Ooh. I love the sounds in this game. I think I was looking forward to having 3 days to play this game, and that turned into 2 days whenever I picked up a shift. So that was pretty epic. And then the other day, the second out of the third, or out of the 3 days, right? That shit was just absorbed by having to do logistics because I am moving. And well, I'm moving in a couple months, and so I wanted to there we go. Math out like how much the fucking moving truck and shit was gonna cost. It was a lot of fucking money, more money than I would like to share, but still kind of less than what we all thought it was gonna take, because it was me and one of my besties, Jess. Nani. No, fuck her. He's like, God, never mind. We're chilling. I forget they're healing. It's cool. So that was pretty epic. And while I was figuring all of that crap out, I ended up like waiting for the meeting time that we had set up by playing stupid matchmaking games for chuds. And then by the time that shit was done, or the meeting was adjourned, I was pretty much just like, I don't really feel like playing Persona. I'm already in the mood for like this stupid chud shit, so I just kept doing it. So now I only have 1 day for Persona, so it's pretty epic. Hey, let's go. I forget, who are we specifically trying to level up? I think it's the chick, right? Because this fucking dungeon is level 28 for some reason. Status. What level are you? Level 25. And then this motherfucker is level 23, dude. Holy. Okay, and then my guy is level 20. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at the other stuff. He's level 22! Fuck! I was looking at the Persona levels and I was like, damn. You live like this? Fuck, man. This is a travesty. Tragedy? Both. Oh my god. Oh, I should have healed them. Whoops. Oh, whatever. Dude, I love the sounds in this game for the little fucking, like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I will also say that I went to bed one night thinking to myself, like, damn, should I just replay the whole game up until this point to not have Brown on my team? Like, real shit. I'm trying to have fucking the Gyaru girl on there. What the hell? Oh fuck, we are so quick. Oh. Dune? You're shitting me. Dude, what are these fucking... There we go. Holy. Okay, epic. But then also everyone is like, everyone online, because I was like, whenever I tried to learn how to recruit other members, I learned that apparently this like fucking emo guy that we're chasing around right now, excuse me, has like the most satisfying thing for the story. So maybe I should do that, but like, it's still so weird to me that these armor enemies are, like fucking resistant to magic, but weak to physical. Like, I feel like that's just a slight thing of paradoxical behavior, no? I think that's probably the point, but, you know, doesn't mean I have to like it. I should make another jack-o'-lantern, just give it to fucking Mark. Let's see if I can do that, actually. Actually, well, let's kill these guys and then we can grab another thing. I swear to God. There we go. But like, I think the fact that the game, fuck, that's not what I wanted to go, is like, okay, who is your fifth party member, and like doesn't give you the option to swap them out or anything, is kind of insane. Like, genuinely kind of insane. Right, where was I going? I was going into the Velvet Room. Welcome to the Velvet Room. What do I want to do? I want to hit a wick. I want to make another fucking pyro jet. Wait. Yeah, no. Let's do that. Add an item? Sure. If I add a medicine, it'll have a random effect. Hell yeah. I can't double up? Why not? Why can't I double up? I have multiple people that can use personas, or different personas. So why would I not be able to make different dudes, or like the same dudes, yeah? Whatever, let's do this thing. Let's add a random effect. I don't have enough spell cards? Oh, wait. Right. Because I just fucking made a new thing. I'm a little dumb. Scratch that. A lot done. Wait. I have to go fucking be like, hey. Hey. That's actually not even a door. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I'd like to take on a persona. Yeah. Give me this fucking thing. I can't. Why? It's because this guy, no. Why can I not? Details. Level 28. Am I not level 28 on my guy? Thought I was level 28. Why would it let me make the fucking thing if I'm not able to equip it? Status. Yeah, I am level 28. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why can I not equip the persona? I'd like to take on a persona. I'm lubed and ready. Allow me to do this. Alright, well. Can you take it on? Nope. Can you take it on? Nope. Can you do it? Nope. Can you do it? Nope. What the fuck? So I just like wasted those 2 cards to make a useless fucking persona. I guess we'll, you know what, maybe we'll come back in a couple levels and maybe it'll be ready. It'll just decide to work. You know, like, fuck it. Maybe that's the method, I feel. Yours, please, yes. Alright. Epic. Time for the grind sesh to continue. Gotta say though, ever since I've had that thought of like maybe I should just restart, it has been nagging at my brain. I've been like, dude, maybe I should just restart this game. Get fucking Brown out of here. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Gaming. Absolute gaming. What's the status of it? Blind. Unable to move. Huh. Oh, bind. I'm dumb. Wait, I can move? Oh, I see. It's just doing that. I see. That's another thing is that I wish it was like XCOM in the sense that was fucked. Oh my god, dude, these things are vicious. Fucking toilet from hell. Toilet. It is, I really wish that you could reposition a party member and then also take the action in the same turn, because not being able to do that it makes it so that I never want to switch party formations, because it's just a waste of a turn. Like it is absolutely, and like with how prevalent status effects and conditions are in this game, like I know that if I'm up against like these guys, for example, if I waste this first turn, I'm gonna get like 3 of my dudes charmed or happy, and then I'm gonna lose another fucking turn while getting nothing out of it, right? Like, at least now, I got 2 of the dudes dead, right? And then I can still do some other shit. Excuse me. But if I was like, alright, let me fucking reposition my guys, I would have taken all that damage, got those 2 status effects, and I would have, like, nothing would have changed. And so I would have just, like, basically gimped myself for the fight. Because, you know, fucking changing positions takes a whole damn turn for some reason. I like the sounds you guys make. Here. That was actually really good of them to do, because now Mark is not going to leave the fight, and so he's still going to get a little bit of XP. Please, chat. There we go. This is why Maki's the GOAT. Alright, they need to add her to Street Fighter 6. I should not be saying that. Nobody watching this is gonna understand the Maki that I'm referencing, and like I'm just speaking schizophrenia. You know what I mean? I'm fluent in it, but like. Just fucking peaced out. Alright, fuck you. Oh my god. 4 of my fucking teammates. Crazy fucking luck. And Maki's still the only one doing damage. Oh! Oh, she's dipping out. Please, chat. I gotta say, there are, so far, quite a few systems where I am not, what the fuck, enjoying the stuff that this game has to offer. I will say, I'm overall liking the game. Don't get it twisted, alright? I am genuinely liking the game. However, things like not telling me that, hey, this, like, granted, it was like, are you sure, to recruiting Mark, but it wasn't like, this is the only other party member you will ever get if you accept. Like, it was not saying that. So not letting me know why it was, like, asking me, hey, are you sure? That's a little frustrating for such a one and done mechanic. Like, hey, this is going to decide the only other party member you will ever have. Are you sure that it's this person that you don't know among the people that you don't know? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. A bad choice, I would say. Maybe it, you could argue that it, incentivizes replaying the game. Why is she full magic now? I don't understand the fucking SP meter in this game. Should I ever be using soul drops? I don't think I should. Because it's just not worth it. But like that, the leveling system especially, and the Persona system. I get that this is like the first Persona game, therefore the Persona system is not entirely thought out, but the bones are all there. For like what is still in even the most recent, as of me recording this, entry, which is 5. Or 5R, I should say. I guess, technically 3, what is it? Is it reload, rehydrated? I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. Let me actually, where's my Atlas section here? Reload, that's what it is. What are we doing? Are we doing deck still? Do that. Anyway, I guess that's technically the same one, but like, my point still stands that, while the bones for what would come is still here, it just makes it that much more frustrating to like know what the system, would become, and like, have to engage with this one anyway. In a sense, I would say. Maybe people don't agree with that. But like, I don't know. Not being told explicitly like when I can get more personas, or like how the system for it works, and just being like, yeah, figure it out. Engage with the what is it, the converse, or the contact menuing, without knowing a single thing about it. And if you fuck up, you either get punished in battle by like enraging the enemy, or you inflict some random status effect on them, which you don't know about. I'm just saying that it could have been implemented a bit better, methinks. And the leveling system, man. The leveling system being individual is fine. But like, because, you know, that's how it always is in RPGs, right? Every character has a level. But like, the amount of XP that you get per battle should be determined by whether or not you win the battle and how strong the enemies in that battle are, right? Like, it should not be determined by how much damage one of the party members did and then they get more XP, because then it just imbalances your entire fucking team as soon as you have anything that works, you know? Because like, even if you have like, let's say that you're playing Final Fantasy VII and all 3 characters in your party are capable of doing like some crazy damage, right? The first one to act in that fight is going to one-shot everything. Even if all 3 of them are capable of one-shotting everything in that fight, the first one to act is going to one-shot it, and then they're going to get all of the XP. So like, doing it this way makes it so that there will be an imbalance later on in the game, and you're going to have to iron it out, like I'm having to do right now. And it's taking up quite a bit of time, methinks. It is details. Oh, should we have a toilet? Let's go. Hell yeah. But like, that shit to me is like really annoying and definitely a point of contention that I completely understand for pretty much everyone else who would not want to play this game. Alright. I'm just not trying to have that fucking red flash. I don't actually care if he's poisoned, but I don't want that seizure shit happening on my screen. I think the auto system is kind of whatever. I think that it like kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like once you have something that works, like how I'm doing right now, it is incredibly inoffensive and it just kind of plays the game for you. But the problem though is that in the options that it has set up, it is not adaptive. So like the problem that I have is that currently if you have auto and then repeat, your characters will just do the last thing that you had them set up to do, right? Which is good for grinding. But the second you need to adapt, then that all goes out the window, because it's no longer, like, the thing that you want to happen most of the time is no longer the last thing that you wanted to do. And so that's whenever this auto settings comes in, and you are supposed to have access to fucking whatever, right? Which is not the case. You can't set them to automatically use a persona's ability unless I'm blind, but it says weapon, gun, guard, and then manual, which would defeat the whole purpose of having it automatically set up to do this. It's very odd there. So like that whole option where you might be able to like save your grinding preset, so to speak, in the auto, like if I went to auto acts right there or set actions, right, if I could do that and it would save it to do all of these skills that I have set up right now, that would be great, because then it would mean that I could still adapt to the situation while also having a reliable AFK spam thing for levels like I'm doing right now. But because I can't do that, it's either you do auto on the last thing that you were doing. In this case, you know, it's working out. And then once you have to adapt, set it up all over again. Or you just don't play the game. Or you go through everything each time, which takes fucking forever. And the entire reason why the auto system was implemented was because it takes forever. So, I don't know. This whole game is like really clunky by modern standards. I feel like convenience in games has gotten to a point where you really don't have to think about these kinds of things, like almost at all. Because it's already been solved through these games, right? Like standing on the shoulders of giants, that kind of deal, you know. But it is fucking, what's it? Oh my god, what? Hold on. Shout out to Jessica. Apparently just added me saying Avengers Doomsday, or at least the trailer, uses AI. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Don't get it twisted. I am not a fucking Marvel chud. Alright. I like some of the movies, but I do not think that they are like all cinema. I think they're fun to go see and watch like once or twice. But I am not like a super mega fan. But that is a crazy new low for them to be using AI in their fucking in their big return to form, Avengers Doomsday. Like, alright, dude. Which, by the way, that whole concept of them using Doctor Doom as an Avenger threat, the first time that he's on screen in the universe, I feel like that's kind of a misstep. Like, you guys just introduced the Fantastic Four. You guys couldn't, like, give them a movie with Doctor Doom first? I don't know. It feels weird. Why do you sound like that? Plus, like, in the comics, from my understanding, and granted, I'm not like a huge Marvel head, right? Wait, Maki's level 28. That means that we will be giving her persona to Mark. And, yeah, that'll be epic. Oh, that's right, I can't, like, do fucking anything. That's cool. I have to go to the Velvet Rim to change out who has what persona. That's so cringe. So incredibly cringe. Take on persona. Can I do the thing? Oh, I can! Let's go. Pyro Jack. Give that shit to this motherfucker. And then fucking Gozu Tenno. I don't even know. I can't. Oh, because he's equipped, right? That's another thing. Why the fuck can I not, like, do all this shit? Just default the next person on the list to be equipped. It's so cringe. Little oversights like that just create some very sad shit for me. Gozu Tenno. We gotta figure out a new auto system because I know that this motherfucker Mark is not fast. Oh, well, weapons. Anyway, I was saying about the Fantastic Four. They're like really good at creating connections with people. Like, there's so many honorary members of the Fantastic Four family because they literally just kind of like go around exploring space and like bringing people together. So I think it would have been a really interesting dynamic change to not have necessarily the Avengers be the ones to, like, you know, spearhead everything in the universe, but also have like the Fantastic Four kind of start doing that from now on, you know? I feel like it would be nice. Alright, skill. Yeah, we'll use double dust, and then we can use that. What's the new auto? Hopefully, this dude will now be getting more XP since he's hitting their weak spots. Go forth, my Chad. Hit the G spot.
The cap on my Mountain Dew fell onto the ground and now it has cat hair on it. Fuck. I'm such a fat chud. Oh boy.
You know, I wonder if chat, I know that nobody's going to be watching this sequentially, and I know that nobody is going to, oh my god, she got fucking, she was happy, that's for sure. But anyway, I know that none of you motherfuckers are going to be watching this, watching even one of my videos, much less sequentially. So that means that if I just randomly, you know, as you're watching these videos, assuming that you are a true fan, you decide that you're going to keep watching all these shits, and you realize that Brown is no longer in the party, you know, I wonder how many of you would call me out. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I could get away with this, the perfect crime. And to test my theory, I might just, you know, do a little erasure of history there. Little rewriting. There we go. Come on, Mark. Hit them with everything you've got. Oh my god, he leveled up. Holy shit. Strength, vitality, agility increased. Dash my goat. You know, there's another thing where I think that there are, whoa, I didn't mean to turn around like that. I'm trying to think of like the archetypes of this game. Oh, it's like fucking, right, we got attacked from behind, so the dynamic is all fucked up. It's so unfortunate. Such an interesting mechanic on paper, but in practice, everyone is defaulting, because like the positional stuff is too much of a hassle anyway. So I feel like most people playing this are probably doing what I'm doing, where you just like hit the big area attack or the attacks that hit everything on the field. And it makes it so that like these ambush things don't functionally do anything, right? Like you're just using the same moves anyway. You don't have to adapt your strategy at all. Please, guys, fucking, you know, hit literally anything. Fight. Why are we not like doing anything? Light blast damage. Oh, he's the only one who can do it? Oh my god. Well, this is a game over. I'm actually going to fucking cry if this is a game over. I don't know. Are you shitting me? Holy fuck. Alright. Chat. Chat, we are so fucking cooked. Let's go. Mark, my hero. What a shit show of a fight. Holy. Anyway, I think before I was talking about, or I was thinking about how the characters in this game have, like, they kind of have archetypes, right? In the same way that they do in modern Persona games, which I think is really interesting. Wait, I have to reset it up because I used an item! Yay! Wow! Rapid fire. Eternal white. And then you have to do Mazen. Alright, there we go. What's the term? They kind of have their like traditional archetypes like healer, ranger, berserker, and so on, like they do in modern Persona games, which I think is really cool to see. Like Maki, for example, is definitely from her base Persona put out to be the healer and ranger, right? Obviously, the main character is the flexible insert, so they kind of just fulfill whatever purpose you have for them. Mainly, I feel like for most people, it's gonna be just like big damage, but like, hey, right now, we're gonna ignore them. And then fucking Urkel, Nerd Voice. I forget his actual name. But he seems to be like a status effect kind of guy, which makes sense for his character. But I also like haven't had to use him for that much. So I don't know if that's like entirely accurate. And then, excuse me, Mark is supposed to be like the physical berserker guy. So like if you need anyone to do physical damage, it should definitely be Mark. From like what his base persona sets out to do. Even though, because the physical attacks utilize like the actual grid area system, they are kind of fucking useless in the face of magic. So that's the reason why I feel like Mark has been very underutilized up until now, where I got him a different persona to just, use the systems of the game better. But I can see hints of him in like, or like I can see the shared DNA between like Mark and like Ryuji, for example, where Ryuji used a lot of like electric and physical, and I think Mark kind of does the same shit with his base persona, which is super interesting. But when it comes to Brown, I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be. Like, I realized that because of the way that the recruitment system operates, his base persona was probably like just whatever for most, or for like in the developers' minds, right? Because like, if he's potentially lost to the player, he can't be like a super vital function like healer, right? That's why they made Maki the healer by default, and like so on and so forth. And I'm assuming that that's kind of the same for the other characters as well, but I don't know, obviously, because I haven't been able to play with them. Yeah, I'm super interested in seeing what the fuck changes. Oh wait, I just saw the SP go up on Mark's fucking meter. so it does just like regenerate, I think, like as you're walking. Maybe that's it? I don't know. Huh, huh. Oh my god, now Mark has to fucking defend because he wasn't in range. That's the other thing, is that like fucking, because I use the damn grid system, my physical guy can't use his physical fucking attacks. It's like, dog. Yeah, okay, so now it's going up. If I just chill here, will it? Also, nobody talks about how fucking banging Persona 1's soundtrack is. Like, this shit is kind of fucking heat. I was listening to this shit while I was at work. Like, unironically, I had to clean out the fucking bathrooms and shit, right? So I popped in my fucking headphones, and I was like, Persona 1 soundtrack on YouTube. Like, Persona 1 original soundtrack instead of the PSP one. And, or PS1 soundtrack was what I typed in. And it was, like, I went to the facility where you're, or like before you go to this alternate world where you're like storming that facility, the fucking music that plays when you're in the tunnel there, like I was like, damn, this shit is so fucking good. The fucking don't or whatever the fuck it sounded like, dude. Holy peak. And like in the comments of those videos, everyone is like glazing the fuck out of it. And apparently, the dude who composed the original soundtrack like passed away. It's a damn shame, because he's made some really memorable tracks. And I feel like part of that is definitely because, you know, it is. Oh my god, he's acting first. Holy shit! Wait, that level up actually went crazy. Wait, we are so back. We are so back. But like, I feel that part of the fact that this soundtrack is so memorable is because a lot of these tracks are just playing forever. But I'm still not bored of them. Like the battle theme for this game, I'm still not bored of. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's really the mark of a good battle theme in an RPG like this. Is because you know you're gonna be hearing this shit for fucking hours, right? And so if you don't get bored, it's probably really good. You know, that's you did a good job if you made that. I don't understand this bind. Like, I guess it just makes it so that they can't do fucking anything. But like at that point it's just paralyzed, right? I will say, I really like this system. I think like outside of those gripes with the Persona system, the leveling system, and the, what were you know, 25? Oh, and I gotta level up Nanjo, that's his name. Nerd voice Nanjo. Outside of those gripes though, I'm really enjoying this game. Like every time that I'm back in it, I start having fun. Which is a good sign for a video game. Like I was thinking about it earlier and I was like, do I want to play this game? And I was even like procrastinating, like actually cleaned my room. Holy fuck. I sound like a teenager. I'm 24. Fuck. But like cleaned my room to like, you know, not have to level up in this game because I was like, ah, fuck, I don't know how long this is gonna take. And I'm like doing it and I really don't mind it. I just like, this is kind of fun just doing this. and it is to the point where I feel like, excuse me, for other playthroughs, like for other people's playthroughs rather, if I ever do another playthrough of this, I guess I'll include that, but it's very, very unlikely, I think, considering I've got a lot of other RPGs that I want to play, which is another reason why I'm like, maybe I won't replay this game up until now in order to get a different party member. But I don't know, maybe I will. Depends. But anyway, for those other playthroughs, I get the feeling that a lot of like RPG heads who have, you know, more patience on their hands than I do, or patience and time, they are probably like completely fine with what's it, just like AFK kind of grinding with this auto system, and I can genuinely understand exactly why they are. Because, like, according to the recording off to my left here on OBS, I've only been playing for like an hour, and I've got one of my broke-ass party members up to level, actually above the level of two of my other party members, or like 3, including Mark. And then Mark, the other problem child, is like basically already there anyway. So while it is definitely a shame, genuinely a shame, that you have to do these mandatory grind sessions in order to fucking in order to progress the game because of this like boof-ass fucking leveling system. I can definitely see people taking it as like a potential boon even, because like AFK leveling is just so fun. At least in this part of the game. I'm sure later on, whenever random encounters are like actually fucking deadly, like they're inflicting like near 100% effective Madoons and whatever the fuck on the party, if that's a thing. Fucking hope not. Then I can absolutely see where this would be like fucking horrible and awful. But right now, I think the encounters are easy enough to where it's just like, and the auto system is convenient enough to where I really don't mind just doing this for a little bit and then getting back to it, you know? You know, I am interested in, what is it? Sorry, I should probably get Gozu Tenno out of this fucking, this motherfucker's hands. Because it's not gonna be leveled up as long as it's with Mark right now, so. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I didn't mean to talk to you. What is it that you desire? I'd like you to take Gozu Tenno off of Mark's hands. I'm gonna give it to this motherfucker. Actually, give it to this guy. Okay, why not? Can I create a persona? I'm afraid you don't have enough spell cards to birth a new persona. You're broke. Persona. Let's do that. And then, nope, it's the wrong thing. Take a quick trip to this shit. You know, while I'm grinding all this shit, I might as well just go grab all the best fucking armor since I'm getting a fuck ton of money from all these random ass encounters. Yeah, oh my god, I'm almost at 500,000. What did he say? He said something about becoming beautiful? Hold on. Would you like to become beautiful and strong, like the queen with our weapons? I see. I thought he was lamenting that he wanted to be beautiful, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. C equipped, right. Do we have, yeah, we have golden armor for her, attack V2, which is not parade armor, 30 and 15, which is not 30 and 15. 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, let me equip all of that on there. That's the other thing is that, okay, 15, 12. Oh my god, yeah, it's so much better than the QQ helmet. Let's do that. Get 4 of those. Is that getting the Gyaru chick, right, would allow me to get 2 slots of female-only armor, which right now seems like a really good fucking idea. You know, not gonna lie. TS sounds pretty fucking good. Considering that, like, look at this shit. Female only 18, 16. Like, it's just better than this shit. Insane. 13, 11. Yeah, oh my god. I've been lacking on this shit. This 12, 11, 4. And then, let's see. So her thing, she has the 10, 9, and 11, 8. So this is just better. It's just better. And then this shit is so much better. She already has the Daybreak armor. Does she have the Daybreak helmet? She does not have the Daybreak helmet. She has... Wait, no, she doesn't have the... She has golden armor. 30, 12, 23. 33, 30... What the fuck? Holy shit. Insane, absolutely insane, the stat bonuses that we just received. Holy fuck, wait, Mark's a tank. What the fuck? He has no SP at all, but he is tanky as a motherfucker. Which is pretty sweet. Alright. I'd like to sell all my shit that I don't need anymore. To the right, that's how I get it. cool. So I still lost like half of my cash, but it's like fucking whatever, dude. I'm so much stronger. It's actually insane. There was a weapon shop, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, actually, I think I will buy strike gun. 3248. As opposed to the 4035, so not worth it there. The Phantom Killer, or I think this one is probably better, especially considering that it's 0 to 7. It's 25 attack as opposed to 11, and it's only a 7-point decrease in hit, so I would say that's definitely worth it. Opposed to 2127. This one is actually better. Okay. Spaz 15. Yo, the Mad Max. Oh, wait, this shit's kind of weird. 2531. Oh yeah, we're getting this. 40k. Holy shit. Alright. The FAMAS Carbine. It's 14 and 40. I mean, it's a 10 increase in the hit evasion, 3 to 5. This shit is 4 to 6. It is an upgrade, but I'm not sure if it's worth the money, you know? What does fucking Brown use? He uses that. 1413. Yeah, let's get another one of the HK things. Or another of these. Actually, we could give him the hand-me-down, and it would still be a hell of a lot better. So I think I'm gonna do that. Oh. Yeah, okay. Did we buy anything else from this guy? I don't think we did. It was just the 2 guns. Yeah, okay. Cool. Sell you all my hand-me-down shit. Alright. Still lost a lot of money. However, we are freaking epic. Because now, I'm gonna save the game real quick. And then grinding should go crazy. Override save data, yes. I'm really happy that overall they, in future Persona games, just got rid of the grid system. I think that there's room there for it to be interesting. But as of right now, it is implemented in a way that does not lend itself to feeling good to play with. Maybe in Persona 2, it'll get better, or maybe they'll just do away with it. I don't know, but it is interesting that it started this way to me. You know, like there's an alternate reality where the Persona series kept going, and they kept trying to evolve this system. And it made it so that it was like XCOM. You know? Such fucking silly ass voices. Sorry, I had to respond to a text from an old coworker, which was one of the few people from that job that I actually fucked with, and they just sent me a text randomly. So I was like, oh shit, what's up? You know what I mean? Legendary, what the fuck? New Gundam coming out, apparently. Arc Zero. The fact that it has aura farming, fucking what's it? That shit's kinda nice. Aura farming Gundam with like a big ass cape over it and like bandages. Holy shit, this thing is cool. We might be getting into Gundam, fellas. We may be becoming crazy nerds, alright? Even more than we are. Let's go. Alright, he fucking Mark leveled up. What level are you now? 26. Damn it. 30, 29, 27, 26, 27. There we go. I feel like once he's level 28, we'll be fine. So 2 more levels. For Markimu. I think we'll do what? Dude, the numbers for XP are getting so large, you know? Like, I feel like the amount of XP that we're getting per encounter is pretty diminishing. But I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. Like when the toilet pianos. think the main character is pretty good at moonwalking by this point. Just been going back and forth here. No! Dude! So fucking cringe. The only guy I'm trying to level up fucking leaves. So he doesn't get anything for that one fight. Angry. What the fuck? We actually lean back. Let me lean back. Ooh. Let me stop being so tense. Lean forward, locked in for the most fucking like AFK leveling experience ever. I just realized. Bad compatibility cannot invoke. So fucking this guy is useless. Holy fuck. Alright, let's try giving him to the fucking nerd emoji. See if that works. Why would it let me fucking assign the persona to him then, if I can't invoke it? Like, you're gonna let me get into a fucking battle the entire time without fucking telling me that? Why would you even let me fucking equip it? I hate that you can't just go backwards into a door. Let me moonwalk into that shit. Let's see. Does he have good fucking compatibility? Will it even, like, let me know before I'm in battle? Probably not. So cool. Love that. Weak pose. Oh, cool. So you just have repel as a fucking... That's cool. I didn't mean to it escape. I fucking escaped. I didn't mean to. Oh my god. Such a waste of an encounter. Fuck. There we go. There we go. Now everyone does something. We're leveling up the persona. Mark is not fucking useless. Brown isn't useless. Oh my god, that fucking killed everyone. Cool. Mark is about to level up. Holy peak. I was here, chat. I was here. Were you here? Does he level up? He does. Let's go. I was here, chat. I think we still need one more. Level 27. I mean, we don't need one more. Because I think 27 is like the baseline for this shit. But... fuck. Status. We got 27, 27, 27, 29, 30. Oh my god. Alright, fuck it, let's just keep going. Ah. Let's play the game, shall we? Fuck. Preemptive strike.
Nani? Nani?
That boy is fucking brapping on him, holy. That boy brapping. Please. Alright, I want to save here. And then we can go through the painful thing that is dropping through the floor and figuring out where the fuck we're supposed to go. 'Cause I think... oh wait, no, we do have to go here. And then drop through more shit, right? What is this? Let's go up. Ah. Oh. 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 They fucking quack? That's right. I did go there. There's a room. What's in this room? Right, treasure room. it sounded like I just bowled a strike. But I did drop my fucking, my epic Mountain Dew thing into the trash. The empty bottle reverberated around like a brap. Oh, that's why it's fucking empty. Fooled once again. Honestly, I still think it's worth to just have him kill himself, because I can just heal him for like a couple SP every time afterwards. And I don't have to menu through the entire system twice just to do it. I went down the wrong fucking staircase, I think. Oh, what? I like that one's noises. It's so dumb. Alright, cool. What's good? Forgot about the racist guys. Oh no. The last time I was here, I think I got like a game over or some shit. Dude, they just fucking explode. Poor MP to do literally nothing. Or to heal him back for it's almost full. Pretty good, I'd say. So cooked. We've lost the fight. set the controller down and just wait for this to resolve. Like, look at this shit. They're so charmed. I genuinely can't do anything. I don't have a single party member that can activate anything in my control, and then they're just gonna recharm them. There's fucking 3 of them clicking the status effect. Look at that. Yep, just refresh it. Yeah, sure. Like, what is this design? I don't understand. There's literally nothing that I can do. There is literally nothing that I can do. Plus guard prevents it, but these guys have been guarding because they can't fucking do anything. But because they're charged, they're just gonna attack each other anyway and not guard. So there's still nothing I can do. This is the most, like, annoying, uninteractive fucking thing. Like, I cannot stress to you, like, this 2 next to the charm means that there are 2 stacks above the base charm. So there's 3 turns in which they are all charmed. And that's why it keeps missing whenever they're trying to reapply it. But they're still going to try and reapply it, keeping the stack at 2, meaning that for the next 3 turns, perpetually, I have no control over my guys and they're gonna kill each other. So I'm kind of just waiting and praying for them to not do it. Or what's far more likely to happen is that I just get a free game over from encountering this one thing. And I don't know when the last time I fucking saved was. So this is fucking cringe. To my knowledge, there's also no, like, Final Fantasy accessory system where it's like, become immune to charm, or some shit like that. Fuck, what an amazing system. I wish I was playing 7. Oh my god! Yeah. Alright, well, I know I saved after I grinded. And I know that I was down at the very bottom. So it's not that much, but that encounter was enough to make me think, you know, maybe I'll come back to this later. Which is unfortunate. I think what I'm going to do is try and find another RPG that I can play alongside this one, because I want to get through this list, but this is a little dumb. This is a little frustrating. And it feels like there's not much I can do whenever this situation happens. So when this happens, when shit like this goes down and I just die for no reason, I don't want to, like, default to some fucking other, like, live service game that is going to inevitably make me spend, like, fucking $20 or some shit because I am like, oh my god, that skin is so epic. Oh, like, nah. I wanna keep playing these fucking these games. Sorry for the audio getting weird there. I accidentally double clicked and it full screened it, so I tried to do it again, and then I moved the window. So that was why it was super fucking bizarre. But anyway, point is that I want to keep playing these RPGs, and I want to get through them, but when this happens, it's a little hard to want to keep playing without a break, you know? So I'm gonna make myself pick up another RPG to play in the meantime, or like alongside this one. Yeah.